Hello my friends, Katie here, and today we're going to do a free flow to release, to clear worry that you're running out of time, that these milestones, these things that you want to hit in your life have to be hit by a certain age, by a certain time, and if you don't hit it by a certain age, you can no longer go after it. Getting out of the mindset, getting out of the amount of pressure we put on ourselves to hit these goals by a certain time frame in our lives. And if we don't hit it by that time frame, then I guess it's never going to happen for us. But that is not the case. Amazing things can happen to you at any point in your life. It's letting go of the timeline, this expectation we have in our mind, and letting life unfold as it's supposed to, and allowing there not to be some sort of limit on when these things are supposed to happen. So if you are ready to realize that you have time, amazing things can happen at any point in your life. So throwing out that timeline and embracing life as it unfolds. So go ahead and find a quiet place to practice. Let's get our minds calm, our bodies relaxed, and let's get our energy flowing. If you enjoy my channel and want access to more supportive videos, please check out my Mindfully Me app and studio. Here you have access to 5-minute power tappings, tapping meditations, visualizations, subliminals, access to all my past and future workshops, and exclusive never seen before free flows. And you can try now risk-free for 7 days. So join me now in the Mindfully Me app, and let's become the happiest, healthiest, abundant version of ourselves. So when you're ready, I want you to go ahead and think about this timeline. Maybe it's something specific that you were working towards and now you feel like it's just too late, or you're all out of time, or now it's not going to happen because of your age. Whatever it may be, just go ahead and think about that for a second. Let those emotions come to the surface. You can even rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most extreme, 1 being feeling very little at all. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. And you can just tap where I tap and repeat after me. As always, if you want to be more specific about whatever you are going through, go ahead and find the words that feel more specific for you. Even though I feel like I am all out of time, I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel. Even though I feel like it's too late for this thing to come into my life, I choose to release any trapped emotions that are causing me to feel this way. Even though I have this timeline in my mind of when things are supposed to happen. And since this thing didn't happen yet, it's too late. I'm all out of time. So even though I feel like I am all out of time, I choose to let go of any experiences from my past that have caused me to shape this belief. Inner eye, I'm all out of time. I have this timeline in my mind of when this thing was supposed to happen. And that was years ago. So now it's too late. It's best I just forget about it. It's best now I let it go. Because now it's too late. And doing a little clearing work, we're going to come up on our toes. And we're going to exhale as we come down. So just letting go of that emotion from the body, that mindset, that belief, up on the toes like so, as we come down. Using your breath to move the energy as well. So inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. And coming back to center, regulating your breath. Back to inner eye. I feel like it's too late. I had my life planned out. When this thing was supposed to happen. And that time is long gone. So now I guess it will never happen. Now it's too late. Now it just feels like it's too late. That my window of opportunity has long passed. And now it's just too late. Go ahead and squeeze your wrist about 3 finger widths down, taking a deep breath in and out. Out through the mouth, again in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let it go. Now we're going to do a little bit of tracing of meridians just to clear those pathways, make sure that they're flowing in the right direction. When we are feeling worried, especially worried over this timeline that we placed in our life, it can cause havoc to our stomach and our spleen meridian. So we're going to start with our stomach meridian and we're going to go ahead and trace that. So starting under the eye, you're going to pull down to the jaw, coming right back around to the forehead, back through the face to the collarbone. You can give yourself a little zing here. Coming down the body, you can flare out a little bit out the hips and then back down the legs off the front of the toe. Give yourself a little shake to release any stagnation that might have been in that pathway. Now we are going to do the spleen meridian. We're going to come up from the toe, inside of the leg, flaring out at the waist, at the chest, and then coming back down and giving yourself a little shake. And then we're going to do one of my favorites, a little bit of shaking here. So clearing out that stagnation from those meridian channels, any worry that we're holding on to, letting our body know that it's free to release any trapped emotions that we might be holding in those channels that have caused this mindset, this belief. All thoughts, all emotions come from these energy buzzing around in our body. So just keeping it open and clear. And just shaking for just a few minutes. Not a few minutes, just a few seconds. Just, you can say in your mind, I release these emotions. I release these blocks. I release this mindset. Deep breath in. And breath out. Go ahead and just feeling into your energy buzzing for a second. And we'll come back into our final round of tapping, starting on the inner brow. Even though I feel like it's too late. That the time has passed. I choose to let go of any trapped emotions. Release any stagnant energy. Release any stories from my past that have caused me to believe this to be true. Because life is not a timeline. And amazing things can happen at any time. Anything is possible at any age. Because age does not define my life. Age does not define my success and happiness. Only I have the ability to do so. So I clear this timeline. And know that anything is possible at any age. I will no longer feel stuck or trapped in a timeline. My life is filled with endless opportunities that can happen at any time, in any point in my life. And I am open and ready for it. Clearing out that timeline. You can just kind of visualize it just combusting in the air, seeing a path just spread out before you of endless opportunities, whatever you're wanting to go after. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. And just finishing up with just a quick energy exercise, just to clear away worry from the past and the future, because that's where a lot of it kind of comes from, the worry that the past is behind us, we've lost this time, this worry about now what's going to happen with our future, now that this thought that we had, this plan that we had will no longer come into place. So we're just clearing that worry, like I said, opening up that pathway for ourselves. So inhale, scooping up. Exhale, you're going to turn at the waist. Hands are going to come down like claws. I have to step forward a little bit. Scratching from the future, scratching from the past. And coming back up and doing it on the opposite side. So again, you can think of your hands like claws, just scratching away worry, doubt, fears from your past and your future. Opening up that pathway. Opening up that timeline. Knowing that anything is possible at any time, any age. Inhaling up and exhale as you scoop down. Just getting a couple in. You can close your eyes so you can really visualize clawing away that energy. Breathing in, exhaling down. Life is only limited by our thoughts and how we think and how we perceive. So clearing away that perception of what needs to be done, what society tells us needs to be done at a certain age. And remembering you create your own reality, you create your own happiness. You write your own story, as cheesy as that sounds. Just a few more, making sure that path is all crystal clear for you. And coming back to center, a couple breaths here, scooping up. Then exhaling down. Again, inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Placing your hands on your lower belly. Slight bend in the knees, tall spine, crown of the head up to the heavens. Just focusing on your breath. Feeling nice and clear. And again, visualizing that path before you. That timeline you once had now smashed to smithereens, and now you've got this open path of endless opportunities before you. Whatever you were dreaming to do, you have plenty of time to do it. Realizing that there's no need to put these deadlines on our life, just to allow life to unfold as it needs. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale out. So you can go ahead and think about what it is that you had your timeline on and see how it feels in your body now. Hopefully that number has gone down, or at least you feel more open to stepping back into fulfilling that desire, whatever it may be, and feeling like your path is open and clear. You can go do whatever you want with your life, no timeline needed. So let me know in the comments below how you felt, if your number went down, what it is that you have put this timeline on and now you're gonna go ahead and start to chase back after. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I will see you guys again next week. Much love.